Hey guys, what's going on? duffking56 here, back at the screen with Spelunky. Oh my gosh, we are back, finally able to continue this series. Welcome back. This is episode 25, and I want to start by giving you guys my sincerest apologies, as I was indisposed this past week and a half-ish because it was counting down to finals, and last weekend I had a sinus infection, so haven't really been able to do much in the lines of record or do anything like that, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna do the purple pirate lady. We're gonna do a normal run. We're not gonna do anything crazy, but my apologies, but I'm back and I'm able to record again, able to sort of start knocking stuff off my list. But that being said, I've not even warmed up for this game, this session yet, so this should certainly be a very interesting event, if anything. So be on the lookout for that. This will be fun. It'll be a relearning experience for everybody, as it has been super long, but I've certainly kept up my end of the bargain. I've been putting together some strong episodes for this, so pretty excited, and you know, I'm always elated to come back and play Spelunky. So that being said, let's make sure that we can have a successful run. We are sort of in the business of trying to get to the second ending of this game, which is Hell. We're also in the business of trying to unlock all the characters, which eventually I'll do as well. And the last episode, I believe I was trying to get the damsel achievement. You guys didn't technically see me get it, but I did unlock the achievement. My notifications are off on Xbox Live, so if I unlock an achievement, you guys would not have seen it. So that's unfortunate, but I keep it off for certain reasons to sort of keep my privacy when I'm online. I don't want it popping up in the video for you guys when people pop up online, and it's kind of annoying for everybody at that point. So that's okay. Block that trap arrow with my body. Well, with the spiderweb's body. That's okay. Let's clear out the rest of this cache and get the hell out of here. I kind of want to see if I can go to the worm level as well as the Black Knight's Palace. Those are two sort of extra areas that I will try to show off for you guys. And I found out actually how to get to the Black Knight's Palace, so I'm pretty pumped and excited for that when I get the opportunity to do that. So wow, we actually got out of here with 19k, which is plenty of moolah for us. And hopefully it'll last us. Maybe we'll be able to buy a bomb box or something. We're going to get ourselves a Matic on this level because, as you can see... Oh wait, no, is this a snake? It is a snake level, but it has a spider in it. That's odd in a way, but it is what it is. We're going to obviously get the paste here. It's going to be integral to our success, as I normally try to make the points. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh my gosh, I missed 1,000 gold for no reason. So we got to make sure we locate the snake pit. I think it's to our bottom right there. Make sure we don't miss any chest and key, and see what the shop has to offer us, because it's also under my impression that there is technically a shop on every second level that actually doesn't change. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And this is actually our way down, and I have to waste a rope to get there, and I have to actually... I think I can make this jump, so... Alright, this is going to be a tough bomb. Hopefully that gets the 2 across that I need. Nope, did not. That's fine. I was probably going to end up using 2 bombs anyway. So let's actually reap the rewards of these crates right here, which are more bombs for us, which is awesome. Unfortunately, we did get paste from that crate, but, you know, I kind of figured something like that would happen. I'm kind of glad that key actually dropped. Beautiful. This is actually not a very deep snake pit at all, which is odd for me. I don't know. I'm always used to snake pits being, you know, these deep crevices, if you will. Oops, I didn't mean to use that bomb, damn it. Ah, oh well, that's okay. I guess I had it coming or something like that. I don't know, whatever. I apparently used a bomb when I didn't mean to, but that's okay. Since I have a map waiting for me and I hit myself with a key, that sucks, because it does, man, it does. Get our Ujet Eye here, and we are going to clear out the rest of this level before we finish up here. The ghost is probably going to be hot on our tails if we do not make good pacing from here on out, so let's be a little bit more careful about that. Grab our Matic. We are going to be good in the moolah category, which is great. That is always a good sign that we might be successful. So, oh my, someone is pumping the bass in our area right now, in our little neighborhood, our cul-de-sac, if you will. I don't understand why someone would be compelled to do that unless he's listening to some fat tunes, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, then me neither, because I don't know what fat tunes means. I just know it's slang for tunes that are very catchy. So anyways, let's get out of here. We have our Ujet Eye. We've completed all the objectives here. And I guess there wasn't a shop, so I guess I was incorrect in my assumption that there is a shop on every second level. Maybe I don't know. I was just misinformed, which is okay. Let's see. Oh, I want to... Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if I could get a flying Ujet Eye to... Or not Ujet Eye, flying Matic to get some good stuff here. Wow, I'm taking some needless damage. It's not good. There's nothing really of worth down there that we can't get from the other side, so not gonna worry about it too much. Not gonna worry about this idol either. Oopsies. Didn't know that I'd be aggroing a bat, which is fine. I did aggro an arrow trap though, so I guess there's some good to come out of that. Not necessarily bad, it was just unexpected, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So get the spider, come over here, buddy. Oh, that was close. Oh boy. This might be... There we go. Very interesting. Making sure we don't mess up here. There's a shop, and it has our damsel as well. Let's see. Do we want to buy a kiss or two? For 8,000, I think it would be worth it to buy one, just to be sane with our health, because 5 means if we hit a tiki trap, well, technically, if we don't take any more damage, if we hit a tiki trap, we would survive, because tiki traps do 4 damage. So I guess I'm sort of building for the future still. And look at all this awesome gemmage, if you will. And then we're gonna get ourselves a pair of spring shoes from this as well. Get out of the way of the scorpion before he comes up and jumps on us. Beautiful. Oh boy, this is just not a good situation. Holy crap, that could have been a lot worse. Okay. Wow, that spider is pretty handy as far as mobility goes. Gosh darn it. I wonder what is up here. Nothing good. Okay, let's just get out of here once again. Grab these gems. Since we already have the Ujet Eye, we really have nothing to worry about. We're slowly working towards our 50k that is needed for the black market to buy the Ankh. But I'm pretty happy. Pickup of the spring shoes there was hopefully going to vault us to a different area of more success. Hopefully. A kid can dream, can he? I don't know. But I'm dreaming of rubies right now because I just picked up one. But I don't think there's anything of worth over there. Did not see the damsel. Kind of would like to pick the damsel up here or find a way to sacrifice her or something related to... Ooh, another ruby. Something related to that. I don't want to break this Matic right away, even though these rubies are so good because the inflation, you just compound so much cash over time if you keep... the longer you keep the Matic, because gold is worth more the deeper you go, as you have seen before in this. So... I don't know, man. It's so good. It's kind of tough to pass up. There we go. That was close. Ooh, we killed a cobra with a family member. Would that be patricide? I don't know. It'd be matricide if it was the cobra's mother. It'd be patricide if it was the cobra's father. See, I'm using my Latin roots there. Pater, I think, is father. I don't know. I took, what was it, like three weeks of Latin in middle school. I don't know, it was kind of interesting, I guess. Foreign language is pretty sweet. I just wish I had the mind for foreign language, but not all of us can be blessed with an ear that can decipher even the most foreign of languages. I was proficient enough to get through AP Spanish in my high school, but holy crap was that an ordeal. And I'm pretty sure most of my AP Spanish fellow counterparts would lead you on to believe as well. Okay, make sure this frog isn't the end of us here. That was close. Still watching for the Ujet Eye to ping. That was really close. I want that frog. That frog is not going to be an issue for us. Correct. That's good. We have 2 of these Jamokers here. I'm going to actually keep them up on here because I want them to die. I do not want to deal with these guys. Look at these guys. They're so weird. That was close. You can never get... Just don't want to get hit here. Yeah, I'm still looking at my Ujet Eye, of course. Ooh, I do want to go down, get this crate over here. That would be sexy awesome. And I don't think the black market is on this floor. I would love, personally, I would love the opportunity to get a pair of spike shoes. Ooh, that's a second web gun that we've seen here. I guess the game is really adamant on our possible usage of that sort of tool. Like, I'm not even gonna call it a weapon because it's like completely pacifistic in nature. Oh, this is close. That was close. He could have killed me. I think if you duck with the monkeys, then you're safe. They won't stun you and fling you a certain distance. Could be wrong about that too, but I've not seen anything to convince me otherwise. So, oh boy, okay. That's, whoa, I did not see the tiki trap there. That would have been a very careless mistake on my part, but we're good. We're okay. We have our damsel. Almost tripped on my words there. All right, let's get out of here. I do not see the black market. There was a ruby over there that I missed, but you know what? I am not going to take any risks since literally, like I said, this is my no warm-up first run, so we're not doing too poorly, I have to say. And we might want to start thinking about getting to this worm level. I don't know, it looks really tough. I've seen videos of it, obviously, because I had to figure out how to get there, or sort of the steps you have to take, because there is like a semi-short procedure. Our Ujet eye is not pinging, so I'm going to go back over this way. Make sure we don't get eaten by these man-eaters. Alright, we can drop on that frog. Oh, we did get a ping. So we are in the vicinity. Vicinity, excuse me. Oh, it's right. Is it up here? Nope, it's right this way, right? Right? Yep, it's right up there. Okay, so we're going to have to toss a bomb right there, which I have not an issue with. Good, I wanted to stun that man. I'm wondering if we should... this is kind of a... we got ourselves in a little pickle here. This guy... we have to wait for him to come back and then grab the damsel. I kind of want to grab the damsel. There's nothing down there of value. Welcome to the circus of values. Alright, let's... this is going to be a little bit more delicate than I originally thought. Wait for that man to turn around. Kill all these Jamokers. Okay, there we go. Kill you. Perfect. I want to kill this man as well, or at least knock him off. That's exactly what I needed to happen right there. Let's get our damsel up to where we want her and redeem her right there, which is exactly what we need as well. And ooh, we get a nice ruby for our troubles. I want to take the Matic with me. Where the hell did I put the... oh, here's the Matic. There's a slew of dead bodies that is being blocked by the Matic. That's blocking the Matic, I should say. I want to... nope, I don't want to do that. I wanted this little extra tidbit of gold. Thank you. Very much needed. Let's get out of here. Let's get into the black market. See what is available for us. Hopefully the Ankh. Hopefully a jetpack. That'd be nice. I am going to buy spike shoes just straight out. There is a shotgun, so we do have the possibility of having a very interesting time. Ooh, there is another Matic. Okay, I do personally want to focus on... oh boy, this is not good. Alright, I'm going to go around, I think. Climbing gloves are nice too. I'm going to grab those. Those are really... I would consider those extremely helpful. And those spike shoes means that we are going to not have to worry about traction in the ice caves, pending our reception there. That was close. Okay. There we go. I just want to get this frog out of the way, man. And there's a spider over there. Probably came out of a vase, if you will, or a vase. And let's see. All right, we can knock these gems down. Oh, funny joke. I was at the Corning Museum of Glass. I believe I mentioned this before last summer for a trip with my family. It was like a day trip that we took, or a couple day trip that we took. And there was a joke that one of the glass guys, if you don't know, the Corning Museum of Glass is a museum where Corning is really famous for their blown glass. It's like hand-blown, handmade, you know, sweatshop made glass. It's really cool. It's really something to see if you haven't. I'm gonna see, are there any ropes down here? That'd be nice, but I guess not. I'm gonna buy these. Don't need a boomerang, so I'm just gonna buy these bombs, get the hell out of here. Did I buy a compass, or did I get that? I think I bought a compass. Anyways, there was a joke that the guy said, because he's a haha funny man. He was saying that the only difference between a vase and a vase is the price tag, because if you get it, you know, fancy French blah 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 name makes it, you know, that much more expensive. Hee hee ha ha. Very funny. Anyways, we need to kill this fish for one and collect a little bit more money, because, you know, we spent it all in the black market. Want to get this bat, because now we're going to hopefully be traversing into the ice caves. That is wishful thinking, however, it can possibly be supported by our actions right now, which is awesome. So, ooh, there's a crate down there I do want. I want to kill this guy first, though. And I want to see... Okay, we're going to do this, because I'm worried about those spikes. I'm going to do this. Make myself a little path. I know I can get down there the other way, but I don't really care to explore those possibilities. Ah, that's what I have to deal with here. The snail. Kind of a cool thing about the snail that I found out about recently was that you can actually smack its bubbles with your whip and they will be destroyed. So you don't have to worry about those poison bubbles too much if you're worried about them. Now, I want these guys to get killed because we can get down this way. There we go. They're going to slowly kill themselves off, I believe. Yes, okay, the bomb frog went off. There is a crate down there, which is what I wanted originally out of this exchange, if you will. Can I put you down there and you won't get killed? I think we can do that. So what I'm going to do is do this. Drop the Matic. Perfect. I'm actually going to travel down with our damsel here, if you don't mind. I certainly know I don't mind. And there's our exit, so that's just wonderful. Grab this. Kill that. That's exactly what I want to do. Wanted to protect myself. Watch out for the monkey. He is violently knocking me around. What is your problem, dude? Alright, so now we can get out of here and get to the ice caves, which is nice. Oh, that's a frog. Are there any other... There's another frog that we're going to have to watch out for. Okay. That is all we're going to have to watch out for. Let's get out of here. We still have the Matic, which is really phenomenal. We've taken this down 6 levels, which is pretty sweet. Hopefully it doesn't break with our first shot here. I'm guessing it will. Just, wow, look at all this cash. This might go somewhere. I want to... Wow, look at all this cash. Seriously? This is so nice. Alright, we're going to kill you. Whoop, that was close. We're going to drop down this way. Perfect. We have the spike shoes here, which makes things exponentially easier in the ice caves. Now, what do I want to do? I want to make sure I find the Moai head. Right. Okay, what actually I'm going to do is going to drop that, because I knew that was going to blow up everything. We saved our Matic. We have the damsel here. Whoop. Come here. There we go. Alright, awesome. We still have our Matic, as I said. That's important rule number 12. And will our damsel survive? Damsel will not survive. So we're going to have to drop... We're going to have to do a little bit of funky music here. I'm going to try this again. Nope. This is what I want to do. I want to drop it this way. Drop you like this. Okay, so if I drop the damsel... Shit. If I drop the damsel off... Okay, this should work. And drop you like this. Because this should work. And he should... Oh, sorry about that. If I accidentally killed the damsel there, it was not my fault. I am not a murderer, unfortunately. Oh, we could have gone to the worm level, but we don't really have any offense. So let's just get out of here. I think that's really all. We've kind of overstayed our welcome here. Definitely. And we accidentally did kill the damsel, so that is unfortunate. Smells like wet fur in here means that there's a Yeti. And that means that if we didn't have spike shoes, we would get them here. And I think if we didn't... I think the Yeti actually always drops ropes as well. So that's kind of cool. But watch out for these jump traps. I'm getting actually a lot better at spotting them. Just something that I was worried about in the first place when I first saw that these things existed. I was like, I'm never going to see these on the ground, dude. But I am, and I did, and I have. It's a lot of having, diding, and whatting. Alright, I want compass, fine, whatever. That's, you know, no big deal, but it could have been something. It could have been something. It could have been a contender. Alright, so this is going to be kind of tough because the Yeti does certainly not like us. Okay. This is not good. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Wow. Okay, this is not good at all. I do not, however, want to lose my Matic. Even though it's really kind of... There we go. Now we can get the kill on the Yeti. So, it would drop spike shoes, a rope, and... There we go. Wow, this is really a bad situation. I need to get the hell out of here. Alright, let's stand on this ice. It'll break for us, because it doesn't really matter either way. Oh, see, there goes our Matic. Gosh, darn it. Okay, well, we don't really need to have the damsel here. We did lose a fair amount of health. I think we lost 3 health out of that, which is unfortunate, but I'm actually not opposed to using a bomb here to get the damsel. So I'll do just that. Oh, no, 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 no. Not on the spikes. There we go. Okay. Let's go. So let's just... I didn't see ahead here at all, so I'm just going to go down in good faith in myself that I did not miss the Moa ahead. Although I think that was only level 2. I think it should be showing up here, if anything. Right? There is... Ooh, there is an altar. And that is going to be kind of the most important thing of all time that we're going to be dealing with in this area. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, grab that. Gonna knock all this money around, I guess. That's fine. There's the Moa head. Okay, so we are in the right spot. That was nerve-wracking. I don't know why. So it doesn't really matter if we die here, which is kind of, you know, nice, although it's still kind of scary. That's fine. Although I would have loved to have sacrificed the damsel. I'm just okay with dying here, going to exactly where we need. We have that jet. So let's go down. We now have the opportunity to go to the City of Gold. The only thing is I kind of missed the baseball mitt, the pitcher's mitt. Wish we had that, because it would make it killing Anubis very easy. And although we could probably do it with our own devices because we still have sticky stuff, we do have paste, so that's always good. Still, you know, I always want to obviously improve and do better, and obviously compound on my already compounding victories, because like I said, man, this is like I said, I didn't warm up here, so kudos to me for putting on a good show. All right, whoa, that was close. Let's get out of here, since we're already down here and we don't have a jetpack. We don't have any way of traversing either way. Little mouthful of words there. I know the Digger Man would have really enjoyed our patronage here. So what are we looking for here? What do we learn from last time? I think we learned from last time that thwomps, even though I had success preliminarily with them, are not to be freaking messed with at all. So there's a thwomp there, speaking of thwompy thwomps. Just want to find Anubis here, obviously. Is that Anubis? That's not Anubis. We have our spike shoes, though, which is... Ah, here we go. Okay. So we're going to blow out this wall. And that'll take one hit on Anubis there. There we go. And now we can get our scepter, which is just darn peachy keen. I love that phrase, peachy keen. Kind of wish we had the Matic, but really, what good is it going to do us now? It's not. That was the spoiler alert, I guess. This is really not a good situation to be in, so... Let's see, I wanted to time it so I can kill this man. This little jumping raven, but... Did he kill himself? Oh my gosh, there's another altar. Okay, so we can get the crate here, which is huge, but we can also sacrifice more bodies. And we can get more bombs. We've been getting a lot of bomb crates, which is great. Alright, we're gonna drop this right here. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit more sort of crazy than I want it to be. There we go. Okay, now we got 2 sacrifices here. So we're... Oh, we did get a cape out of this, which is really nice. Sorry, I'm kind of pausing here because this is kind of a tad crazier than I'm used to. So we're gonna get a cape out of this, which is nice, as I said. And we're just gonna grab this last crate because I don't see anything here that is gonna be of an issue for us. And we can go down because now we are better off with the key to the City of Gold, which is great. I like it. And now we can certainly get our first opportunity to go to hell, and certainly our current best. Sorry, damsel, I didn't mean that. Was not currently thinking. I'm not thinking at all, actually. Oh my gosh, there's so many crates, and we have plenty of bombs. You know, I'm gonna go in from the top here, just because I feel a little bit more comfortable in doing so that way. So kind of what we're dealing with here, because we're gonna need some bombs. Hopefully they're gonna be bombs, but we're gonna need some bombs for Olmec, obviously. Wow, I almost forgot the button that I used to use my whip. I almost placed another bomb, which would have been bad. I probably would have brain freezed, and that would have been the end of that. So what is down here? A thwomp. So not good territory. Can we actually get down from here? It kind of looks like it. And although, I don't like this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to waste 2 bombs again, which is unfortunate. But it's going to take out that Tiki Trap, which is exactly what I wanted to happen in the end here. Alright, I'm going to drop down here. Where did I lose a point of health. I thought I had 5. Oh well. We are gonna grab... has this gone off yet? Yes, it has. Okay. Wait, we're looking for the City of Gold here, aren't we? Shit. Okay. We need to reevaluate here. Okay. We're gonna go this way. There it is. There's the City of Gold. Let's go. See, I caught myself there, though. That would have been a very rookie mistake. But hey, we're going to the City of Gold. We're going to have a little bit of good times here before we get to the old Olmec, which is nice. Okay, so these guys are going to be kind of semi-stuck here. I wanted to do that, obviously. And I don't want to make the same mistakes that I did before. That was freaking close. All right. Wow. Kind of crazy times. What is even my life right now? I don't... Whoa. Okay. Wow. I did not see that coming. That's for sure. Not bad though, right? That wasn't a bad run. Got to the City of Gold. Normally I'd like, if I do get to the City of Gold, I would, you know, find it way more successful if I actually got through it. But so would everyone else who plays this game, so it's really not saying much. I expected myself to be a little bit more careful, but I was really pressured. I felt really pressured for some reason when I was in that situation with the things that were constantly flying around my head. So I guess you can kind of see where could have mucked up my mind, my judgment process. But that, since that was such a long fall as well, I can see as well that I wouldn't have obviously thought that through 100%. I can get there from the bottom, so I'm just gonna spend the rope instead of spending the bomb. Gonna toss you over there. Gonna worry about this spider. Gonna have to come at this from... Okay, looks like that's good. Nope, you're gonna die if you go there because I've already whipped you once. You only have 3 points of health, silly. Alright, drop you. Drop that bit of gold there. And we can pretty much fall past this arrow trap, as you can see. Haha. That is a victory in my opinion, which is good. Victories are good. Victories are non-losses. So, kudos for me once again. Now, hopefully this crate will contain good stuff for us. Bombs are good. 7 and 7 are 2 good numbers, definitely for both counts here. So let's take this rock down to the next level with us. 1-1 is over. Hopefully this run will last us the rest of the episode time, which would mean that we are being fairly successful. So, also that sucks because I didn't notice that spider at all. But I think he's trapped over there. Hopefully that bomb will take him out, right? Nope. All right, I'm gonna do this. There we go. That's a kill. That is a clean kill. Used 2 bombs, which is unfortunate, but we're getting some golden scarabs here, which is really nice. And since I don't have the power of sound, I can't hear anything around me, so that's even less fortunate than normal. Normally, you know, if I was just playing this game, I could hear sounds and stuff, but I can't. That's okay though, because I'm gonna buy these bombs. Definitely gonna benefit us in the long run here. Oh, as I was saying, apparently as well, I did not know this. I picked up this tip from another Spelunky video maker that you can actually, well, it was advice given to a Spelunky video maker on a Spelunky, one of his Spelunky videos. He apparently, if you stare at pots for long enough, you can see them sort of wiggle and struggle, and that would mean that, come on, that's why you gotta do me like that, scarab. See, they freaking run away from me right away. It's kind of annoying. Here we go. Okay. Look at this. Isn't that just a crazy? That's just a zany mechanic. As I was saying, you can look at pots. You can stare at them. There, I'm gonna. Oh, see now I gone and messed up with my ropes, which is okay. I have plenty. But you can look at a pot and it'll actually wiggle if it has an enemy in it. So you can use that to discern whether or not you want to go ham and go crazy and have a good time. So that's kind of interesting, and I think in more sort of seemingly futile situations I might actually use that bit of advice, so that's good. But we grabbed our damsel. That could have been a lot worse of a run, especially with the big spider on that 1-2. Although now we have another spider level, but we do have 11 bombs, which is certainly more than necessary, which is I mean, that's a good thing. It really is. Now, Should I go down and grab this damsel? Yes, there's money there, and there's a shop. So I want to clear that shop out, whatever that shop is. And this is fine. Yeah, climbing gloves, ropes, bombs. I'm going to buy everything except for the parachute. Because we also have an altar on this floor, too. It just occurred to me as I was blatantly observing everything in front of my face. So that's awesome. So we just need to make sure we can get... Ooh. Okay, we got out of that. That was fine. Want to get out of this arrow trap central here. Oh boy. Okay, these spoiders are both going to jump down, which is nice. And they're going to allow me to access my cash flow. Flow Money Rider. That's my new rap name. Cash Flow Money Rider. Oh, I'm going to buy everything here. Yes, that's rich, if you will. Alright, I'm going to... That's one. Okay, that's one spider. Gonna kill number 2 here. We do have the bombs, which is nice. We're gonna smack our damsel up in the A here, which is nice. This is exactly what I wanted. Spring shoes, not bad. Can allow us to effectually take out those spiders. And we're already back up to 40k, so we didn't really technically even spend money on this floor. Ha! Just means we didn't collect any. Just fine by me, man. There's another crate down there, and I can access that eventually, so I'm totally gonna be down for that play date, mate, and hopefully take out these spiders without aggroing them. I do not have spike shoes, so it's really the only thing I'm worried about, and obviously these guys are killers, so there we go. That's it. That'll kill a bunch of stuff. Thank you kindly. I don't think I've ever dealt with a spider level where I've been able to kill all of them and not take any damage, so that is just a total positive for us right now. Now, I do want to access these crates, and I have used a ton of gold, but that's okay because we're gonna use our cheat method here. Gonna drop that gold down. That means we can't access this, but actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use a bomb here. We have 8 bombs. One of these are bound to give us more bombs. We got 3,300 from that. It's just great. I'm really happy with the outcome here. We sacrificed our damsels, so we're 1 down. We're really close to getting a Kapala now. See? And we got bombs. We just got bombs. I mean, it's how it is. It's how things have been and always will be. So let's just get out of here, man. 55k. That means, though, the Ujat Eye must be on this floor, so I will have to be extremely, extremely diligent in trying to find our chest and key. So, cobras and meanie heads aside, this is going to be a little bit tougher than normal, I think, or I would think. Here's what you're going to do, bat. You're going to die for me. You're going to die for me like the cheap bat whore that you are. Yes, I know. I'm so chauvinistic. Alright, I don't see Jack here, but I am going to use my climbing gloves to get over here. And that spider's now active, so that's not good. That was even closer. I'm just going to try to speed through this part here because that spider, I don't want to be aggroed to my situation. Okay, so there's our key. Now, where's our chest, buddy? Old buddies and old pals. I don't know. That's okay, because that means we can work on it. Got some bats, no problem here. We are hopefully, seemingly going to be successful in achieving jungle success. That's good. There is our damsel as well. And it means, although our chest is somewhere that we have not found yet, I'm pretty sure it's probably with the spiders up there, so we're gonna have to burn a couple of ropes here, after I get this gem, of course, to find this chest, which really sucks. Or I can do the golden key challenge that I need to do anyway. I'm not sure, but I want to bank on having these runs being legitimate and successful in their own rights like that. So, okay, there is not a chest here. There's not a chest over here. So, what's over here? Chest. Okay, top right. Okay. Thankfully, I have the climbing gloves, though, and that makes this so much easier. Just make sure we don't run into spikes here. This cobra is going to be an issue for us, obviously. There we go. Okay, Jedi, let's hightail it out of here. I think we saved our damsel as well, too. Wow, we did actually a lot of work in a very short period of time. Damn it. I thought I triggered that for some reason. That's not good. It's alright, we do have our damsel, though, so we're going to get one of those healths back. 14 bombs, 10 ropes, not bad. 3 health. Going in the jungle. It just means we have to be mindful of tiki traps, but that has been easily facilitated by the existence of our spring shoes, which is great. So that's always good. Get out of here. Don't need you, fishy. Now, the Ujedi was pinging over here. Ooh, it is. It is right to our bottom left here. And we have the idol. Oops. That sucks. That means I'm probably going to have to burn a rope. Please don't... Oh, he does knock you if you are crouching. So I guess I was wrong about that too, man. I've been wrong about everything lately. But, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, I guess. I do want to... Ooh, that was close. I forgot you can't really throw that very far. This guy's going to eat our heads, so... Why the hell am I messing around here? I don't actually remember. Oh, boy. I have to watch out for flame men here as well, I think. I forgot that they do come out of those pots, so... That could be detrimental to our run as well. Now, I don't see anything else important around here. I don't see our damsel in the immediate area, so I'm just going to bank on that we are good. There's no altar here, so we can go to the black market and not fear that we missed our only chance to get the Cabal on this run. Because normally you find an altar in the nice area that is called the Ice Caves, so we'll see. Oh boy, this is really not a good situation. I got to be much more careful. There we go, kill you. Unfortunately, I don't need a helper, so that means that we can... I'm going to pick up a compass. Find that to be our little first step to success. Little being the very operative word here. Ooh, and we can get a bomb box as well. I don't think we really need anything else around here, so I'm going to buy this bomb box, and I'm going to be pretty confident in that is a good situation. I'm going to go around this way as well because of the existence of this frog. Excuse me. I'm going to grab these ropes actually as well. Not a bad deal for our present situation. God, this frog is for some reason making my brain freeze. Like literally just all mental processes have halted. I don't have enough to gamble for a compass that I don't need, so that's never necessarily a bad thing. Grab our cash here. I'm gonna whip this piranha. See, that was a proficient use of the whip. Damn it, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay, so we're gonna get a bit of offense here. It might be actually within our... No, we can't even... Get down there. There you go. Oh, this is not good. Okay. So we're just going to have to take this guy out the old-fashioned way. We don't have enough money to get a kiss from the damsel, which is unfortunate. So we're going to get out of here with our boomerang. But now we have a long amount of jungle to traverse before we get to the ice cave. So things get... a little more dicey here in this situation, which is okay. I'm really hoping that we get an altar, though. That's kind of what I'm banking on, actually, because that means we can be successful, of course. So this bat is making me nervous, but I'm not going to take fall damage here. That's really what all I'm nervous about. Kill this guy. We're going to have way more than enough time to take out this bat as well. Oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. That's for sure. All right, grab this frog. I don't really... I can kill him because I have spike shoes. I don't have to worry about that. Perfect. Now, just make sure that we're good here. I want to kill this guy. Thank you. You're dead. Just makes a nice, much more nicer landing pad for us. Pseudo landing pad, of course. Oops, scorpion. God damn it. Wow, our boomerang is really floaty, which is kind of odd. But we're down to 1 health now, and that sucks. So the damsel is even more imperative than normal on this floor. So you have to be very much more careful with that, as I mince my words on accident. I don't know what I'm saying, man. It's just English, dude. Not even once. Alright, let's grab this crate as well. See what we can get. Hopefully it's a web gun, man. Dude, why is the web gun such a good weapon? You know what I mean? It's just... Ever since this game just wants me to have it, you know? I don't know. I'm getting out of here. That frog would have been way too much effort for the explodey kill that he was worth. So now we have monkeys as well, which I actually have no issue with here. I'm actually gonna bomb because I have plenty still. I don't want to have to deal with these spikes, dude. That's really the only thing I'm worried about. The skeleton's gonna come down and kill me. I'm just worried about that boomerang freak is gonna get me. Oh boy. Okay. That certainly didn't help. There we go. Okay, good. Too many frogs here. Way too many frogs. I'm gonna bomb here. This is fine. They're not gonna be able... Oh, they are gonna be able to jump up. Alright, this is good. I can just sort of... Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to relax for a second, because, geesh. Alright, so he's gonna blow up the spikes for us, which is nice. Not gonna exactly get us to where we want to be, but we do have the nice sort of luxury of... I'm gonna wait for this frog. That was much closer than I wanted it to be. I need to get our damsel. And I also need to watch out for that snail. I gotta keep that in the back of my mind as well as we go down here. That is just not a good way to go, so I'm pretty happy in the way that we are going. This may seem a little bit more roundabout, but to me, this is just good. I'm gonna drop you here. I'm gonna have some good faith here. My good faith is going to hopefully last, because you won't die then. Alright, so that's good. Oh boy, this is not so good. Actually, we're gonna wait for him. Perfect. There we go. Frog dropped exactly how we wanted. Gonna grab our damsel here first. That's first and foremost. But actually, the exit really is first and foremost. This is a bad situation once again. Perfect. Okay. You watch out for this last frog. Okay, this is good. Oh boy, this is a bad situation. I know you can actually drop between them, but once again, not taking any chances. I'm just gonna go down. I'm not going to get our boomerang back. We can get something else, man, because that could have been so bad. And we got a Yeti level, which is just not exactly ideal, if I do say so myself. Hopefully that was him blowing up and not anything else. But it could be wishful thinking. Oh, we're going to get some ropes here, which is nice. And we do have the spike shoes once again, so... Whew, this is, the process has been expedited slightly. That was... why do you do that to me, dudes? I don't know. Alright, we're going to get these Yeti sacrificed here. We are going to be able to get a Kapala here now, though, and that's going to be the most important thing about everything about this. Hopefully, he didn't actually land where I wanted him to, but that's okay. We're going to get a Kapala out of this regardless. Thank you, Callie. You're just such a doll. You're such a cutie. So that's good. Okay. Now, knock you out. That was probably the best that we could do there. We're going to just continue on. Oh, there's our Yeti. Oh boy, this is not good. Okay. I think we can avoid the Yeti completely. Not that I want to avoid the Yeti completely, but there's really no point in this right now. So, this is good. Give me some of my Kapala blood. Thank you. You guys are just dolls. You really are. Alright, let's just get out of here. Perfect. Did not really need the ropes from the Yeti, so I'm good. Personally, I'm good. Well, I'm not good. I'm average, I guess. I guess you would describe me as that. So that's good. Alright, let's just focus. Be careful. Gosh, that's these jumpers, man. Since when were they Mexican jumping beans? That is not even the politically incorrect way of being politically incorrect towards Mexicans. I don't even know. Dude, words are coming out right now. They're words, to say the least. Alright, what's down? Did not see the Moai head, so... That was a good fall. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, I'm okay. We're good here. We're done. Climbing gloves make this much easier. We're okay. Just gotta keep centering myself. Because this is sweet. Okay, we're gonna get our Moai head on this level, which makes things easy. Because that means we can die. That's, objective number 1 is get damsel. Objective number 2 is die. How about that? That is certainly not a Spelunky sounding kind of thing. That's okay. Ooh, we got some more health from our Kapala. Damn it. That could have been a lot worse than it could have been as well. Because he could have fallen right on me, exploded me, and then that would have been the end of me. So, ooh, we have our woolly mammoth here, who's dead. Due to my feet's diligence, which is sweet. Drop this way. Oh, yes, you all die. And I don't have a parachute here, I don't think, so that means I can... What is it? Is this penguin dead? No, he looks stuck, the poor guy. Alright, so I need to kill myself, since I've exhausted all of my resources here, so I'm gonna kill myself with a rock, just because that's cute. That's real cute, yo. Alright, we're gonna get our head jet. We're gonna be able to go down into the temple now. Well, assuming we get out of the ice caves. But steps 1 and 2, well, and 3, so Ankh, Ujedi, and Headjet are done. Now we just need Scepter. That's step 4. I've lost count, I think. That's okay, though. Alright. Counting aside, though, we need to really focus here. Oh, well, you're dead. Ha! I like killing Yetis. They're fun. Now, this is a little bit more difficult, do I say. Why did that happen? That shouldn't have happened. Interesting. Oh well. Wonder if I can... Yes, I can smack him. I'll smack you one, alright. Alright. I don't think there was a Rocket Man up here, so that's okay. I think I can drop down. Yeah, I'm pretty safe down here. Really what I was most worried about was the spaceships, which have been really taken care of, and this alien ship here. But we're safe down here. We're good to go. Let's get out of here. We're gonna have 5 health. Still have our Kapala. Damn, this is good. Okay, Diggerman, I don't care. I'd actually rather just have Monty's Kiss. Oh, I dropped the name finally. I was waiting until I slipped up. All the YouTubers just called that guy Monty, the dog. I don't actually know, like, personally if this was the thing's name or whatever, but that's the thing's name, so I guess I'm gonna be able to call it Monty from now on? I don't know. Oh boy, this is not good. Okay. Shit! Ah! Did I hit that thing on accident? I really wish there was a kill cam or something, or a death cam. I almost had 100 kills in that level. Holy shit. Alright guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this little episode of Spelunky. We have died. That is the end of our lives. This has been duffking56. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye. Good to be back.